dragonfly. Okay, be advised, be aware. You might see dragonflies with these red birds too. I see them all the time, the green and the blue ones. And moving on. Ooh, Capricorn. Okay, so be advised, be aware. Earth sign, that's the symbol for Capricorn. May have something to do with what's going on in your situation. So far we have Aries and Capricorn coming out. Sounds like an Empress couple to me. Anything's possible. Next is screen scraping. Now see, that's why I told you to change your password earlier. Because be advised, be aware, this is going on. What this is the act of copying information that shows on a digital display so it can be used for other purposes. So be advised, be aware, there's people out here screen scraping, right? And you may not know, but you do see your information, wording, and things popping up in different locations without a reference to you, a homage, a thank you, or an appreciation. Probably wasn't supposed to. Huh? You weren't supposed to find it. Next is energetic manipulation is at an all-time high. Trust your intuition. What I just said. Screen scraping. It's how they take your imagery, your words, your work, and reformulate it the way they want to, although it doesn't hit the same. And the people that find out who it's truly from end up coming to you and trying to spill the beans, and you don't want to hear that. This is just going to dampen your energy and your frequency and mess up your auric field. You ain't got time. You're appreciative, but you know, you got to handle them a certain way too, because they were on the other side. Now they're over here trying to tell you about the other side. Be careful. Next is, someone in Tasmanian devil energy is headed your way. Be very careful. Wow. Okay, so be advised, be aware. Somebody's in their Tasmanian devil energy, and they're headed right to you. Anybody's scared of that. But be advised, be aware, because people can smile, and the whole time they want to slam you to the ground, or whatever they're planning on doing. Pay attention to attention, actions, eyes, body language. Next is, can't see that, what is this? Remote viewing. So the Tasmanian devil's on the way, because they've been using remote viewing, and they see that you're still good, and they don't like it. Remote viewing is seeking impressions about a distant or unseen subject, sensing with the mind. Next is, a widow is involved in your situation. Take notice. Okay. Self-explanatory. You know who that widow is, or widows. Whether they be black widows or actual women that have lost mates. Maybe at their own hands. Maybe not. Next is, someone just got put out. Oh. So sorry to hear that. Be advised, be aware. Someone just got put out. Maybe it's the person in the Tasmanian devil energy that's headed towards you. That is pissed that you are too strong. Stop. So you're going to have to put your bass in your voice with this one, you know? Because you're going to range it. You ain't got time for coming. You ain't got time for nobody leeching and none of that. Come on, money in hand, and we can talk and work something out. And you weren't there to hurt me and try to kill me or have me taken away on my child. Moving on. Pull up. Thank you for sending thank you for sending all of the love and light my way. Allow me to return the favor in person. Pull up. And thank you. I know. It's beautiful. Next is, someone is mistreating an elder. Wow. So be advised, be aware. Someone's mistreating an elder. You know that is horrible. Being put on Front Street, though, will come to the realities. Anything done in the dark, comes to the light. You're going to pay for that one. Next is, projection is a real thing. Recognize it and deflect it at all costs. Yeah, some people that are going through whatever they're going through, they'll attempt to project it onto you, right? Oh, I'm on the path. I'm in my God body. They back on. Take a bath in the water. I know I'm the daughter of the river and the moon. Blessings by Oshun. Bittersweet's coming soon. You can cop it on iTunes. Everything will manifest because I wrote it. I'm hella sweet because I spoke it. Sugar, honey, iced tea. It figures fructose. Woo! Oshun again. Blessings on blessings. Send them projections back. You know that ain't you. I'm like, chill, little homie. I'm just trying to preach. It's my gospel. He like, well, I got you. Blessings on blessings on blessings. Next is, what does that say? Lucid dreaming. Okay, so when you know that you're dreaming while you're asleep. Self-explanatory. A lot of us may have been lucid dreaming here lately when some out of the stress and strain begins to lift. You have the availability to tap into the mind, the body, and the spirit much better, and you're having those good lucid dreams. That's having revelations. Had a crazy one this morning. I wrote it down. Don't know what it means yet, but standing by her at the bed. Come on, Pooh. On my birthday, I died, but I came back from the dead. 4-pound baby had a tooth inside my head. Come on. Hey. That's my son. He know too. And my gift is that I'm brave. Don't you ever disrespect my God body. Whatever beef you got with you and God, that ain't about me. You a copy and I'm the OG. I keep a blessing on me. I be in the crib with my feet up. You be moving slow, need to speed up. I got all the power like a view. Next card. Your questions are above their pay grade. Ooh, find someone smarter than you to ask. Be advised, be aware. Your questions are above their pay grade. Whoever you're asking. So you gotta find somebody even smarter than them and you and ask them. Next is, she knows he loves someone else. Wow. Okay, so be advised, be aware. Someone knows that someone is in love with someone else. They're probably doing all they can to stop it from happening. Could be this father that's the Bible told her it's a false prophet. You know, could be whoever's doing this screen scraping and trying to get information, or you know, whoever is trying to affect your energetic field. Could be who's doing this projection. You know, because their life's falling apart because they wanted that for you, my love. Could be whoever's mistreating this darn elder. Yeah, that's how it works. Or the widow. Or who's doing this remote viewing. Yeah, she definitely knows though. She knows. Next is kissing cousins exposed. Ew. Sorry. No, not sorry. That's gross. Be about kissing cousins. They're being exposed. Okay. You knew weird stuff was going on. Now it's coming out. Mooney long. How is it out? I ain't touching. My hands up here. Okay. Next is 3 steps of the discernment process. For me particularly, it's not the same for everyone. This is how I learned. These are my methods and my practices. 3 steps of discernment for me would be the awareness of what's going on. Taking the time to go within, meditate, and understand, right? Gain the lesson. Gain both perspectives, or however many are included, and then take action, right? So those are my 3 steps of discernment. I want to give you your shower. I need to, just on one. Okay, next is Psalms. Okay. Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He makes me lie down in green pastures, leadeth me through still waters, restores my soul every day and every night. And I'm not a Bible thumper or a church person, but I believe some books do have some type of validity, and that has been a staple in my life since I've been on this journey, and it's close to me, and it doesn't really matter how anyone thinks about it. I think it helps, right? And it has. I'm here. I could do this for hours and hours and hours. I could do this for hours. Woo. Next is, whenever their mouth is moving, they are lying. You already know. Call judgment. Be advised, be aware. Don't be advised, be aware. Just take notice, right? You know what's up. Next is, I switched over now. Castle goals. That's definitely me. When I have my castle, my moat, my dragons, you know, and stop people from getting to me if I need to, or have the availability to house as many people as in need, right? Castles is not just for you. It's for the community, area, the district that you choose to domicile in. Next is ask your mother figure or mother. She knows. Probably does. I have. Not going to get those answers, though. It's cool. Father MC, I'll do for you. That's a song you definitely want to listen to. It's a beautiful one. Next is Stella. Okay, first, middle, last, person, place, or thing, however that may relate. Churchill, same parameters. TV, show, street name, billboard, business, however it relates. Ishmael, okay, same parameters. All names. Khalif, eat more salads. Definitely got salads yesterday. My son had a beautiful grilled chicken salad last night, and he enjoyed it. Ate it all. Have another one in there we're going to get to. And turkey sausages we had. And what else do we eat? Oh, nectarines and plums. That's it, huh? And tea. Dr. Pepper. Didn't have Dr. Pepper. Tea. Oh, and you had the Jones. What is that? Is that soda? It's a soda? Okay. Some kind of green soda he likes that has his other part of his last name in, so he gets some. But incorporate more salads can only help you and all involved. Next is she got pregnant on purpose, and he still coming your way. Dark family and friends, and envious, jealous, heavily involved. Okay, so she got pregnant on purpose, but he's still coming your way because there was dark family and friends that were envious and jealous, heavily involved. So just be advised, be aware. No, don't be advised, be aware. Take notice, right? Have insight. And use your discernment. Next is Nasir. Nas's song did come out in the beginning. And I was reading my download from the other day, but clearly it's correlating. And it was, You Can Hate Me Now. I should listen to that and give you some of the lyrics. Let's see. Nas, Hate Me Now. Next is Mi Casa. For Spanish, you know that's my house, right? Most people know that. It's an easy one. Next is the true. They keep trying and keep failing miserably. Okay, so just take notice, right? And you're being advised, right? Because you know everything you're not going to see, but it's good to hear confirmation that they keep trying, but they're going to keep failing miserably. Don't worry. Next is 7 heavenly virtues. Yeah, those 7 heavenly virtues are in check, in order. No, we aren't perfect by any stretch of the imagination. We are all currently healing and still healing, right? But you're living to the best of your ability in the best ways for all, right? Universe, your family, the people around you, period. Chastity, temperance, charity, diligence, kindness, patience, and humanity. Okay? Next is claim your crown. I'm telling you, I wrote something yesterday that has 4 of these things I talked about. Anyway, be advised, be aware. Claim your crown. It's yours. Rightfully yours. Next is Jay Dilla. Let me see. We come so far. I forgot how it goes. So far to go. So far to go. So far to go. It's a song. It's a beautiful song. I can't think of it right now. I got Nas in my ear. Next is home is not a place, it's a feeling. Yeah. Wherever you are, you can make it home. Right? Because home is what you have within. It's not a environment, a place, a setting. Right? Be advised, be aware. Next is iced it up. Where? Tea. Oh, and I got my Nutrigrain bars, which are apple and carrot. I think that's a new flavor. I like it. Okay. Someone's a closet abuser. Be advised, be aware. No. Take notice and be concerned. Someone's a closet abuser. You're using that intuition, though, and you're using your discernment, right? So you'll pick up on it. They'd rather see me in jail. He said, but good things last. He said, you still want to hate? Be my guest, I suggest. Prepare your own food whenever you can. Yeah, they might still be trying to poison you. Put things in your food and drink, and your chemicals as far as like lotion, liquid soap if you use it. Anything that's applied to the skin or the face or anything, you know. People just prepare your own things as often and as much as you can. Next is Malaya. First, middle, last, person, place, or thing, or that lates. He said, you want to hate me, then hate me. What can I do? But keep getting money. He said, now y'all saying that's a clever nigga. Nothing to play with. But I'm the same OG. He said, everyone on top, there's envy. He said, my bad. Should I step out my shoes? Give them to you? My car's in my house. You want to live in it too? You hate my dress code? Now don't do that part, now. Next is be apologetic. Yeah, be advised, be aware. Whoever's crossed you, all they have to do is come and right their wrongs. It's very easy, very simple. But a lot of people can't do that because the ego, baby, the ego. And the ego must die to progress in this process. Next is all of a sudden, be concerned and on alert. All of a sudden, something great can happen, something maybe not. You know, it did say some of these people that were going through these situations, you know, I think that was in my downloads, that can have an unforeseen incident or situation turn in the favor in which they want it for you, you know, so all of a sudden, just like that. Next is, maybe it's going to take place in the living room. Be advised, be aware. Now, be concerned and be on alert. Yeah. Or maybe, Egypt. Is that where you headed? That's probably a final destination for you, right? They don't understand, right? So, if you're in your living room, some things starts to get heated. You might want to exit stage left. Something may happen in the living room. Something may be taking place in the living room. I don't know. However, can relate in your situation. Egypt. I won't give out too much info, but yeah. Egypt's super dope. Next is Pennsylvania. That's where I'm from. That's where I'm from. Probably where I'm going. Or where I'm really from. I don't know. This is where I was born. Pennsylvania's coming out for whatever reason. He said, come on, get this shit. Oh, it ain't gonna never stop. Get this shit over with. Next is New Jersey. Okay, so these are all locations. Maybe you're heading there. You want to go there. You just came from there. You have family there, or however it relates in your situation. Okay, I learned recently that I do have family in New Jersey, so okay, it definitely applies for me. Next is stop, touch not my anointed. It's not a warning coming from you. Okay, we're not doing that anymore. Just repeating it. Stop. Touch not my anointed. You're being told. Next is someone was laughing at you for years. Not anymore. Forgive and move on. Yeah, it's okay. I love to laugh. You should have told me. We could have probably laughed together. But someone was laughing at you for years. But they're not doing it anymore. But, you know, as long as you forgive, you can move on. And it is what it is. And your assistance is not needed in that situation. Don't forget. Just because you see things and you have the ability to help does not mean that you should get involved. Use your discernment and the intuition. And if you don't have the answer there, go in and ask and wait for the response. Next is, I see you and see through you. Just stop already. Oh yeah, I told you I did a poem not too long ago. It's called Shame on You. I see you and I see through you. Might as well stop. It's kind of looking silly at this point because you already know that you shouldn't be touching the anointed, right? You're supposed to be apologetic right now, righting your wrongs, understanding the questions that you're asking are above your pay grade, and you probably need to get around people that you haven't been around because they don't have the answers. Maybe tap into those red birds and see what ancestors may be trying to reach out. Because these people, they just don't know what they're doing, right? They don't know what it's going to happen to, how it's going to happen, how it's going to revert back. How about that? You know, might have started with someone getting put out that may have been trying to possibly claim their crown and referencing the Hebrew lexicon. And, you know, once you get on the path, the ones that were right beside you, you know, they go against you the most as well. Could be a person in this Tasmanian devil energy that saw that someone was trying to do better and can't stand it. You know, could be you or whoever is now on their path. They're just too strong to be knocked down, so they got more and more and more and more. It's just increasing karma for all of them involved, you know. Put some bass in your voice. Say what you gotta say, but that's it. Continue to be the Lone Ranger. That's cool. You know, because divine judgment is here. It's not coming. It's here. Right? We just have to be open to receive. Say thank you. Be grateful and thankful to all that helped you, whether you saw them or didn't. Next is Pharrell Williams, Popular. Okay, so maybe somebody's going to be super popular soon. I don't know. Maybe that's one of your favorite songs. I don't know. However it relates in your situation. If that's a song that you should listen to, check out the lyrics and see if that you know, does anything for you in particular that may entice you to want to do more for thyself. Next is swinging. First, middle, last, person, place, or thing, however that may relate in your life. Next is, dark third party is approaching. All right, this person, whoever's in the Tasmanian devil energy, just make sure you're standing your ground and standing in your power and putting bass in your voice, because you're too strong. You're not falling, no matter who pull up. All right. Next is, yeah, because you like, on to the next, on to the next. Jay-Z, that's a song. You want to definitely check that out. Yeah, these are songs that we need right now. Maybe the frequency is muddled or not clear, and a messages may not be reaching everybody they need to reach. So elevate your frequency, right? And sometimes you can do it through music therapy. Whatever works for you. It's different for all of us. Next is Livingston. That's a name. First, middle, last, person, place, or thing, however that may relate. Next is, ooh, because you out here committed to the universe, right? And they see it, and they appreciate it, and they're ready to give you everything. Be quiet. What we going? Move in silence. Please be still. Yeah. Sometimes you just gotta wait. Like I said, if you don't have the answer, go within, request it, meditate on it, and allow it to meet you. It will. In many ways, on a license plate, through somebody's sentencing, on a billboard, maybe in a conversation in a grocery store, maybe from a child, maybe from a TV show, maybe from something that pops up on your feed, a video, a song. Many ways you can get messages. Peace. Be still, my love. Next is, the priest is involved. God sees all. You will pay. Whoa! Okay. Be aware, there's a priest involved. God sees all. And God is saying you will pay. Whomever you consider God to be. Maybe the God in you is convicting the priest. And if enough of us do that in one conscious stream, then, you know, things happen. That's how the universe moves. Or maybe the God that you see, whatever, however you choose to practice your faith. No judgment here. Next is, their ego must die to progress. That's what I said earlier. Somebody owes you an apology. They know they do. They refuse to give it. But, you know, until the ego gets out the way, just keep going. Do you. Focus on you. Get to the bag. Take care of your family. Take care of yourself. Travel. Do everything you want to do, right? And if that person is supposed to be in your life, they will. In divine time. Next is, they won't sign those papers easily. Okay? So be aware. Yeah, it's probably the woman that came out here earlier that knows he loves you. And she knows he wants out. And she's going to make it hell, right? Because she knows what you're standing to get. But if he's strong enough, and if he is who he says he is, it'll get done. Don't sit around and wait on it, though. We wait on nothing and no one, correct? Next is, keep business and pleasure separate. Oh, yeah. Make sure you're keeping your business and pleasure separate. I saw a show that Tammy Roman is on now. Recently, I saw an episode just trying to find something to do, and it was a girl that was on the show, and she had started working with this guy that started getting really, really big money together. He had the connection, she had the idea, and they had started to date, and she had fallen completely in love, and come to find out this man had like 6 or 7 women, and he's doing very well because nobody knew about each other, but you know, it broke her heart. So just because you're doing business with somebody, you get money with them, and you have a good time, don't mean they gotta be your mate. Use your discernment, check in with your intuition, ask questions. Next is an Aquarius. Okay, so that's an air sign. That's the symbol for Aquarius. Maybe Aquarius has something to do with your situation, or could be in your chart, or could be someone related to whatever's going on in your life right now. Next is foot soldiers. Okay, so military movement came out earlier. Foot soldiers and military movement may have something to do with what might be about to take place. Hope it's not going to be anything forceful, but be advised, be concerned, and be on alert that foot soldiers and military movement is heading our way in some way, shape, form, or fashion. Next is spirit animal. Okay, so spirit animals are different than Chinese zodiac animals. There's all different ones. For the spirit animal, the definition of that is, or actually what they do, is spirit animals, like the red bird, for example. It helps guide or protect a person on a journey and characteristics they have in common and can embody. Okay, and I don't need to point. I mean to point. Don't need to, and I don't mean to. That's just a natural thing for me. So whoever sees me pointing in my poetry or my music or whatever I do, or my writings or my videos, it's not personal. Because I know pointing one means three are coming back to me. But when I'm trying to bring a point home for a very long time, that's what I've done. Or if it comes to my mind for some way, when I point my finger, it comes out of my mouth. I process thing. I don't know, but it's not personal. But that's what a spirit animal is. Okay, next is that fake handler or handlers is unraveling and can't sleep. It will bring them all to their knees. For sick individuals, keep your distance and keep creating. They will never see coming. Okay, so be advised, be aware. There's some handler or handlers in the mix that think you aren't aware. They can't sleep good. They're sick. You keep doing you though. Like I said, they won't see it coming. Trust me. Let me hurry up. My camera's about to run out of time. Next is someone feels as if they are being eaten alive. Wow. And that says heavy up here in the corner. So be advised, be aware, be concerned, and be on alert. If there's someone that feels like they are being eaten alive, that is not a good feeling. I do send you love and light. Don't know if it was me that you had anything to do with my situation, or whatever goes back and forth, because we aren't innocent. We're involved too. We participated at one time. We just learned, right? But the feeling of being eaten alive, that's gotta be hard. Send you love and light, no matter what. Next is Miriam, first, middle, last, person, place, or thing. 1 second.